Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? This is Aashutosh. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today in this video, I'll be giving you all a review of the KTM Adventure 250, which is the smaller version of the KTM Adventure 390. Now, as you all know, people in India from the past few years have moved more towards adventure touring bikes as they require a high level of comfort while traveling hundreds and thousands of kilometers continuously, which the sports bikes or the aggressive seated position bikes kind of don't offer. Now, also talking about touring, the first set of bikes which do come to your mind will obviously be the Triumph Tiger or the BMW 1250 GS, which no doubt are very good in their field, but they are expensive. So let us see if this bike is a good substitute for those bikes and can be a perfect bike for the beginners to start touring. So keep watching the video, we'll be right back.
Make the ground shake.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So this is the KTM Adventure 250, which precisely is a 248.76cc liquid cooled single cylinder fuel injected engine. Now this makes a maximum power of 29.5 bhp at 9000 rpm and a maximum torque of 24 newton meters at 7500 rpm. Coming to the physical dimensions of this bike weighs around 177 kilos. The overall length of the bike is of 2154 mm, while the width is of 900 mm. The height of this bike is of 1263 mm, which is kind of a bit on the taller side, but then that's okay because it's an adventure bike. Coming to the wheelbase, it's of about 1430 mm, while the ground clearance is of 200 mm, which is quite adequate for a adventure bike. The seat height is around 855 mm, and this bike comes with a steel trellis frame. The front wheel, as you all can see here, comes with a disc of 320 mm, which is a 4-piston caliper. The wheel sizes of 19 inch, which are tubeless, and the tire sizes of 100 by 90. The side portion of the bike is left quite open because it's an adventure bike, and the green liquid there you see is the coolant of the bike. And for the RC and the Duke series, this coolant comes right below the handlebar, and the position of the coolant is being changed in the adventure bike, which is kind of a good thing. The rear wheel on this bike gets a 17-inch alloy, which is a tubeless tire as well, and the tire size is of 130 by 80. The rear tail light, as you all can see here, is a LED tail light, and the indicators as well are all LED. Talking about the seats, these seats are quite on a firm side. They have the KTM embedded logo out there, and in spite of being firm, these are quite wide, so the rider will have space to sit on. The instrument cluster on this bike is a digital instrument cluster, unlike the Adventure 390, which gets a multifunction TFT instrument cluster, and this bike misses out on all the electronics that the 390 offers. So the tank capacity of this bike is 14.5 liters. Coming to the front of the bike, this bike gets a front suspension of WP Apex 43 mm upside down suspension. Talking about the front indicators, these are all LED and they do have daytime running lights, but this bike misses out on the LED headlight unlike the 390 and gets a halogen bulb over here. There are two colors in this bike. This particular color is called the orange and white, and another color is the black and white. I personally like the orange and white because it is the standard KTM color, and this bike has a rear monoshock which is adjustable based on your requirements. The adventure badging out there. It gets a side mounted exhaust, and it also has a dual channel ABS, which is a very important thing for a touring bike or an adventure touring bike. And now talking about the mileage of the bike, this bike gets a mileage of around 30 to 35 as per the claims. Considering in the city, that's a good mileage, and also on the highway it will give up to 37 or 35, which for a touring bike is a pretty good mileage. The seat of this bike goes into the tank seamlessly, and it is in a position to hold you quite firm and stiff and give you all the comfort and composure while riding. And as you all can see underneath the bike, this bike gets a plating and protection for the engine when you do off-roading and you go onto those big rocks or anything that hits up the engine from the down, and there's a protection out there. This bike also gets, as you all can see here, there are small details. They get aluminium crash guard kind of a resistance when the bike falls down, and the levers don't break. So yeah, the small details do matter a lot in the adventure bike, and they help your bike reduce the damage. And the adventure badging out there. The orange color too looks quite bright as well. And now comes the final question, that should we go for the 250 or should we save up the extra amount and go for the 390? Now this bike on road will cost you around 2.8 lakhs and the 390 will cost you around 3.5 lakhs here in Hyderabad. But for the difference of 70,000 to 80,000, you do get a bigger capacity engine with all the electronics out there. So if you have the extra amount of 70 to 80,000, I would suggest to go for the 390 version. But if you are low on a budget and would like to save those 60 to 70, you can also go for this bike. And this bike is perfect. It does not have any flaw in terms of the fit and finish, the quality. It's just the same as 390, and you would enjoy your touring as a beginner as well. So yeah, this bike would definitely be a perfect bike for a beginner to start touring or adventure touring for that matter. And lastly, I'd like to thank Mr. Rakesh here at the KTM Begumpet showroom in Hyderabad, who helped me to get through this. And also I'll leave his phone number down in the description. You can go check that out. And if you want to buy the KTM Adventure or any KTM bike in general and you live around this place, you can come here and get in touch with this person and you can get a good deal. And if you have any question or query regarding this video or any other video which I have made, you can comment down below and I'll be glad to answer them. And until then, I'll be coming up with another video. Please do like, comment, share, subscribe, and also press the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload a video. And also do follow me on Instagram. I'll leave the link in the description for that. And also thanks for watching. Goodbye. Take care.